Good evening, everyone. Am I audible to all of you? Please respond. So let's start with the today's session. So in today's session, we'll discuss the XAT 2017, the QA and DI section. A total of 27 questions are there. Okay, so for these 27 questions, I'm going to give you approximately 1 hour. All right. So you all can start right now. I'm just going to give you 1 hour for all these 27 questions. So right now the time is 9 o'clock. So 9 to 10. So time is 9 p.m. to 10 p.m. Okay. And I'm assigning you the rights also. Just wait. Please check whether you all have got the navigation rights. Whether you all have got the navigation rights. Yes. So start. Okay. We'll start with the discussion at exactly 10 o'clock. So we have got 1 hour for these 27 questions which appeared in the past. Please start. Okay. Am I audible to all of you? Please respond. Can you all hear me? So time up. Let's start with a discussion. So I'm just going to open the poll. You need to mark your answers. All of you need to mark your answers in that poll. Okay. So that I'll get an idea also how much you all will be able to score. So the poll will be open for 5 minutes. You need to mark the answer of all these 7 questions, 27 questions. Okay. So just a minute. So the poll has started. Please start marking your answers. All of you, please start. Okay, time up. So should we start with the discussion, guys? Please tell me. Am I audible? So how was the paper? Easy or difficult or medium? Just put it. I think the section was easy, not difficult at all. This is one of the easiest sections. Take care. If you compare, I think probably you have not seen the past year's that papers, probably of the year 2016, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11. Once you start seeing all these papers, then in comparison to that, take care. This particular section is easy. Okay, easy, or I can say medium. But of course, if the paper is tough, it's tough for everyone. Just keep one thing in mind. So of course, there were a couple of questions which we should have completely left. Okay, and that's what that is all about. That you should, at the moment, like I told you, even in a CAT, you need to decide whether you want to attempt that question or not. So let's start with the discussion here. We'll see which all questions we need to discuss. All right. Just give me a minute. Yes. Recording on it. Please check. So let's start here. So if I look at the result of the poll, question number one of the easiest question. Okay. Most of you had marked option number D. Yes, 65% of you had marked option number D, and that is the correct answer. That's right. That's right. A very, very easy one. A sitter, which I think subquotient can answer. The correct answer is, of course, option number D, 450. Aturi Sinki. Now tell me one thing. From minus 100 to plus 100, what is the sum from minus 100 to plus 100? Atul? Minus 100 से लेके plus 100 तक का sum. ठीक है, minus 100 to, if the series will goes on till 100, can you say it is nothing but it is actually equal to 0? So after that there will be only 5 term, 105 plus 110 plus 115 plus 120. So I need to find out the sum of these 4 terms, which is nothing but 450. Only 65% of you have got it right. I do not know why remaining 35% of you are not able to solve, but this is a secret. Now tell me, is it a difficult or easy? Atul and others who have left this question, who have not attempted this question, easy. Very, very simple question, 450. Okay. Now, after that, question number 2. Question number 2, okay, most of you are saying option number B. 43% of you are saying option number B, and that's right. The correct answer is, of course, option number B. And this is also one of the sitters. It might be confusing in the first year. AB is the chord of circle. The length of AB is 24. P is the midpoint. So P is the midpoint. So I can say AP is equal to 12 and PB is equal to also 12. Okay. And PM is equal to 8. And we know that AP into PB, properties of the chord, that is equal to PM into PM. So this is 12 into 12, it is equal to 8 into Pn. So the value of Pn, it is equal to nothing but 8. Now tell me, क्या इससे easy question कभी मिलेंगे? Was it a difficult one or easy? I think easy. First round, yes or no? So why 57% of you are not able to get this answer? कोई तो reason होगा ना? Only 43% of you have got right. In fact, 35% of you have left this. It's based on a very simple property. Anyway, can I move to the next question? All of you who have left this question, think why? क्यों है तुमने question क्यों छोड़ा? जबकि ये तो second question ही था. It's not like that it is the last question so छूट गया. That is very simple. Question number 3. Okay. Question number 3. The correct answer for question number 3, like some of you have given the answer, the correct answer is option number B, which only 22% of you have got it right. 22%. Okay. Okay. I'll say not a very easy one. Okay. But for the students of alphanumeric, उनके लिए तो ये easy था, because we have done a lot of questions and I told you whenever it comes to the maximum minima, the important thing is you should try to convert the equation in the form of a perfect square. Yes or no? In the form of a perfect square. But here the problem is, here there are already 3 perfect square, but here one of the perfect square is a negative term. Okay, negative terms. So I will first of all try to simplify. A constant term तो आना चाहिए ना. So what I can say, there are 2 equations having variable x. So you can club them together. Yes or no? So I can club them together. Can you club them together? These two here. So this is 4 into, I can say x square minus 4x plus 4. Okay. Minus 2 into x square minus 3 to the 6x plus 9. And plus 4 into y minus 3 का whole square. एक ही फंडा होता है, convert them in the form of perfect square. Now, if you simplify 4x square minus 2x square, that is 2x square. Then I can say 4 minus 16 and minus, okay, plus 6 to the 12. Minus 16 plus 12. Minus 16 plus 12 is equal to how much? Minus 4x. So minus 4x. Okay, and then plus 4 into 4 is 16 and 2 into 9 is 18. 16 minus 18. What is 16 minus 18? Can anyone tell me? 16 minus 18 क्या आ जाएगा? Minus 2. ठीक है? And plus 4 into y minus 3 का whole square. Because there is only one equation in terms of variable y. From here I can take 2 as a common, x square minus 2x. Okay. X square बाहर आ जाएगा minus 2x. Okay. Plus 1. Now you can see. This is a perfect square. 2x square minus 2x plus 2. Plus 2, but we need minus 2, so I need to subtract minus 4. So minus 4 plus 4 times y minus 3 ka whole square. So now this is one perfect square, that is 2 into x minus 1 ka whole square plus 4 into y minus 3 ka whole square minus 4. And for the expression to be minimum, the minimum perfect square should be minimum. So the minimum value of these perfect square is 0. Okay, so the answer is definitely minus 4 at x equal to 1 and y equal to 3. That's right, Shivashish. ऐसे ही किया था by converting the equation in the form of a perfect square. So maybe I can say that it might be difficult for a lot of people, but we have done a lot of questions like this in the past. So the answer is option number B. Only 22% of you have got it right. Any doubts to anyone? Can we move to the next question? See. All right. Let's move here. Question number 4. Okay. For question number 4, 39% of you have got it right. The correct answer is, of course, option number E. Okay. The correct answer is option number E. Okay. Now, we can say that, again, it's an easy one. There are 4 pipes, that is pipe A, pipe B, pipe C, and pipe D. They can fill an empty tank or drain the full tank in 4 minutes, 4 minutes, 10 minutes, 12 minutes, and 20 minutes respectively. This is the time. Okay? So you can take the LCM. What is the LCM of all these? The LCM of all these is nothing but that is 60. So I can say let the total volume is equal to 60 and total work is nothing but that is 60 units. Yes or no? So pipe A is doing how much unit of work? 4, 15 units. Pipe B, 10, 6 are 60, 12, 5 are 60, 23 are 60. And then we can go for the options. Under which of the following conditions the tank will be filled after 30 minutes? Pipe A, B, C, and D. Okay, A is filled. So A is filling and pipe B and C are D are draining. So in that case, what is the effective work? Effective work, if you look at here, plus, minus, minus, minus. So 5 plus 3 is 8, 8 plus 6 is 14, 15 minus 14 is 1. So in that case, in option number 1, it is doing 1 unit per minute. Okay, 1 unit per minute. So will be under which of the conditions the tank will be half filled after 30 minutes. So 1 unit per minute, the total volume is 60 units. So can you say for 30 units, it will take 30 minutes? Yes or no? So of course, the answer is option number A. Clear to all of you? Any doubt? From the options A itself is satisfying, so there is no need to check for the other options. Please respond. Aris, Asay, Asi, Sakshay, Atul, Bhaut, Paz, Palak, Dakshit, Sahil, Shapali, everyone. There. Let's move on to the next question. So fourth was one question which is doable. You all should have attempted this question. Question number 5. Question number 5, 48% of you had marked option number B. That's right. The correct answer is, of course, option number B. This was also easy to medium, I think. Let's say a shop which sells same marked price shirt announced an offer. If one buys 3 shirts, the fourth is sold at a discounted price of 100. So let's say the original price of one shirt is X. If I say, let's say the original price of one shirt is equal to X. So I can say 3X plus 100 rupees. That is the price of how many shirts? 4 shirts. क्योंकि हमेशा bundles में आएंगे 4 shirts. Patel took the offer and he left with 20 shirts. So if I multiply it by 5, can I say 4 5 are 20? 5 क्लोज करेंगे and that is equal to 20,000. यही होगा ना? Because in 20 shirts you can see 4 4K, there will be 5 groups here. So we know that the value of 3x plus, or just simplify this and you get the value of x, which will be comes out to be nothing, but that is equal to 30. So that is the answer. So now tell me, rate this question, easy or difficult or medium? Kaisa tha? Marshall, Mao, orange, easy? Okay. Yes, that was the easy one. Question number 6. For 6, the answer is, okay, very few of you have attempted, 70% of you have left this question. But I think this was करना चाहिए था. मुझे लगता है this question number, this one, the answer is option number C. Because we have done a lot of questions based on the pyramid in the mensuration topic. Question number, the answer is option number C, 14 centimeters. Only 13% of you have got it right. Let's see. It says the volume of a pyramid with a square base. Alright. So there is a pyramid and the volume of a pyramid with a square base. Okay, let me draw the pyramid. So this is a pyramid and the base is a square is 200. So we know the volume of a pyramid, that is 1 by 3 into base area into height. So we can say 1 by 3 into base area. If this side is A, this side is A, so base area is nothing but A square into height. Height of the pyramid is 30, which is equal to 200. So I get A square, which is equal to nothing, but that is 600 by 30. Okay. The question is, what will be the length of this slant? It is okay. We need to identify what is the length of this slant. So we know how to find the length of this slant. We have done in the class. Okay. So we know this is the height. Okay. And I can join this. So can I say this length is equal to what? A root 2 by 2. Okay. This angle is 90 degrees. Okay. This is slant edge. This is edge length A. This is 30. Okay. And this angle is 90 degrees. So if I say this is point P, this is point Q, and this is point R. So in triangle PQR. Okay. In triangle PQR. It's a right angle triangle. So 13 square plus A root 2 by 2 whole square, which is equal to E square, slant edge plus square. So 13 square plus A root 2 by 2, that will be comes out to be A square into root 2 by 2. That is, what is root 2 by 2 का whole square? 2 upon 4. A square by 2 is equal to E square. 13 square plus a square by 2. That is 600 by 13 into 2. That is equal to e square. So I can say 13 square plus 300 by 13, which is equal to e square. So that is 13 square. What is 300 by 13? Approximately. Tell me, approximately. 13 to the 26. Okay, 4. 13 to the 29. That is 23. 13 to the 26, 4, 23 point something. It is equal to e square. Okay? So of course the answer is 40. It will be closer to 40. Rounded to the nearest integer. 13 square is 169. So 169 plus 43, that is 192.1. So you can see that e square is approximately equal to 192.1. So e is approximately equal to 14. I'll get 13.86, which is 14. So even if there is no calculator, we know 14 square is 196. Yes or no? 14 square is 196. So it is definitely closer to 196. So the nearest integral value has to be 14. So answer is this. Now how you rate this question? I will not rate this as a difficult, but medium. You all agree with me? This is of a medium difficulty level, but not a very difficult question. If you look at it in this quant section, there is only one question which I think is a difficult one. Anyway, can I move to the next question? Question number 7. Okay, question number 7. A very simple question. The answer is option number C. 57% of you have got it right. That's great. Good, very good. A dice is rolled twice. What is the probability that the number in the second roll will be higher than in the first one? So basically we are getting two numbers. So if it has been rolled twice, so out of 6 numbers, any two numbers, out of 6 numbers, 2 numbers can be selected in how many? 62 upon. That is 6 square. So that is the answer, which is equal to 15 by 6. Because when I say 62, out of 62, I am selecting 2 numbers. If their number is 1 and 2, so of course 2 is in the second roll and 1 is the first roll. If out of 6 number I am selecting the number, let's say 4 and 3, so of course 4 is in the second roll and 3 is in this number. So it's as good as saying just select 2 numbers out of 6 numbers. So 62 is equal to 15 hota hai, so 15 by 36. Or tell me, was it easy or difficult? We could have made the cases also, but I think easy, medium, difficult, 3 category. Batao. Easy. Okay. Straight. Right. Question number 8. Let me see. Question number 8. 61% of you had marked option number C. So 61% of you had marked answer is option number C. Great. Good. Very good. The correct answer is of course option number C. Just look at it. F of fx is equal to 9x plus a. So we know that f of x, it is equal to ax plus b. So f of fx, it is basically equal to f of ax plus b. Yes or no? So a into ax plus b. And that is given as 9x plus a. So this is equal to 9x plus a. So if I simplify this, a square x plus ab plus b, which is equal to 9x plus a. Compare the coefficient. So this implies that a square, okay, a square is equal to 9 and ab plus b, which is equal to 8. So if a square is equal to 9, so from here, a and b are positive real numbers. Question or b is a is a positive real number. So a is equal to 3. Substitute a is equal to 3 here. We get the value of b, which is equal to, comes out to be 2. So a plus b, which is equal to 5. Here, now tell me easy, medium, difficult. Medium, easy to medium, I can say. Yes, straightforward question. Do not need to use any high-fi funda, kuch bhi nahi sochna. It's a simple, straightforward question. So you can put it in easy category. 9. For question number 9, 52% of you had marked option number D, which is the correct answer. Of course, the correct answer is, the answer is option number D. Let's see. It says, Arup and Swaroop leave point A at 8 am and to point B to reach B. Okay, so the distance from A to B, they need to travel. Okay. They have to walk first 2 kilometers. Okay. So 2 kilometers they need to walk. So walk, ठीक है, 2 किलोमीटर, ठीक है. Then travel 4 kilometer by boat. Then by boat they need to travel 4 kilometers and complete the final 20 kilometers by car. And car 20. This is what they need to do. Arup and Swarup walk at the constant speed of 4 and 5. So Arup and Swarup, they walk at a speed of 4 kilometers. So Arup will take how much time? 4 kilometers. They need to travel 2 kilometers. So can you say Arup is going to take how much? 30 minutes? Yes or no? 2 by 4, which is equal to 1 by 2. That is means 30 minutes for walking. Swarup will take how much? 2 by 5. Distance upon speed, so 2 by 5 in terms of minutes, it will be comes up to be how much? 24 minutes. 2 by 5 कितने minutes होते हैं? 12 to the 24 minutes. That's right, 24 minutes. ठीक है? Now, then boat. So in the boat, it says each rows his boat for 30 minutes. So he is rowing the boat for 30 minutes as well as he is also rowing the boat for 30 minutes. Okay. Now, for the car, Arup drives his car at a constant speed of 50. So Arup is driving at a constant speed of 50. So I can say 20 by 50. So 20 by 50, that is 2 by 5. 2 by 5 means he's going to take 24 minutes. Okay. While Swarup drives at 40. So Swarup will take how much time? That is 20 by 40. The speed of Swarup for driving a car is 40. So 2 by 4, that is equal to 30 minutes. So if you look at here, the total time taken by both of them are nothing but that is same. That is 1 hour and 24 minutes. 1 hour and 24 minutes. If no time is wasted in transit, when will they reach? So it means both the persons are reaching at the end point exactly at the same time. So they have started at 8 a.m. So 8 a.m. plus 1 hour and 24 minutes. The answer will be comes up to be 9. So I'll say it's a medium level because the time taken, time is needed. It's a lengthy question. So, but it's a medium, easy to medium, not a difficult one. Can I go to the next question? Any doubts to you? Question number 10. Okay. How many of you have marked the answer for question number 10? 26% of you have marked option number E and you are right. In fact, 61% of you have left this. Okay. Now it says Hari family consisted of his younger brother Charlie. So there is a Hari, Charlie, and God, and the Hari's father and the mother. I'm writing down father, mother, Hari, Charlie, and God. When Charlie was born, 0. When Charlie was born, that is 0. The sum of the ages of the Hari, his father and mother, Hari, father and mother, the combined age of these 3 people is equal to 70. Okay. Now, the sum of the age of the 4 men family members at the time of the Gauri's birth. When the Gauri age is 0, the combined age of these 4 people is given as a twice the sum of age of Hari's father and mother when Hari was born. So let's say 0, 0, 0. If it is x, so this is equal to 2x. Is that clear to all of you? Whatever I have written till now. So it says it's Chari because Hari is the oldest child. If Chari is 4 years older than Gauri, so the difference between the Chari and Gauri is 4 years. So the difference between the Chari and Gauri is 4 years. So here father age will increase by 4 years. Here Chari and Gauri, yes or no, 4 years. So after 4 years the Gauri is born. So 4 and 4. So I say 70 plus 4 into 4, that is equal to 2x, which is equal to x will be comes out to be how much? 86. 86 by 2, that is equal to 40. Any doubts to anyone till this extent? The combined age of father and mother is nothing but that is 43 in the beginning. Okay. Now, let's say here, after k years, it becomes 70. K and also k. Okay, k. So I can say x plus 3k is equal to 70. So x is 43. So 43 plus 3k, it is equal to 70. So from here, I get the value of k, which is equal to 9. Okay. So which means after k years. So when Hari was 9 years old, then Chari was born. So that's why the answer is option number E, which is 9. Any doubts to anyone? So I'll say this is a medium, not a difficult, but medium level. Agree on it? You need to video? Okay. Should I move to the next question? Question number 11. Now, it says in a true false quiz, let me see how many of you have got it right. Question number 11. So, question number 11, the correct answer is option number A. 43% of you have got it right. It says in a true false question quiz, 4 marks are awarded for each correct answer and 1 mark is deducted for each wrong answer. Amit, Ben, and Chitra answered the same 10 questions and their answers are below. If Amit and Ben both scored 35 marks. Okay, so they are scoring 35 marks. So we know the total marks. Okay, the total marks, it is always equal to 4 correct minus 1 into wrong answer, that is equal to 35. So एक ही possibility है 9 and 1. 9 4s are 36 minus 1. यही होगा. There are 9 correct. So how many questions are correct? They have got the answer of 9 questions correct and 1 question wrong. Okay. So first of all, try to match for A and B. So A and B, if you look at here, 9 questions for A and B are correct. So these two, this and this and this. For A and B, okay, Amit and B, 8 questions are matching. Their answer key for 8 questions are matching. So can you say the answer key of these 8 questions are the same? And for the remaining 2 questions, we are not sure. Okay? But we know that Amit as well as Ben, both of them have given 9 correct. So, ye or ye bhi. So, for example, if the correct answer for question number 3 is false, okay, so Amit has got it right, Ben has got it wrong. Okay? So, Ben has got the answer of 5th right and wrong. So, I hope that this is clear. For these 8 questions, we know what is the answer key. For the remaining 2 questions, we do not know the answer key. But for one person, ठीक है, अमित के लिए एक सही है, दूसरा गलत है. For Ben, one is right and other one is wrong. Is that clear to all of you? So, for example, if Amit has got question number 3 correct, Ben will get 5 correct, and vice versa. Which be possibilities also. Now, so first of all, match with the correct score for Chitra. So, how many answers Chitra has got it correct? You can see this question, Chitra has got it correct. Okay? And which answers? That is 3. So can I say Chitra has got 3 correct? T, that, this one. बाकी तो कोई भी उससे match नहीं कर रहा है. So Chitra has definitely got 3 correct. Now out of these 2, ठीक है, if I follow for the Amit or if I follow for the Bain, किसी के लिए भी follow करो. If I follow the Bain, so according to the Bain के out of these 2 questions, one of them is right. Yes or no? Only one question is right. And the score of, okay, and the marking of Ben and Chitra are same. So out of these 2 questions, for Ben, 1 question is correct. So can you say out of these 2 questions, for Chitra also 1 is correct? Yes or no? So the total number of correct for Chitra, is how much? Please tell me. Oh, that's right. 3 तो यहाँ सामने तुम्हारे लिखे हुए. So the total correct for Chitra, so total correct, ठीक है, for Chitra, it is equal to 4, ठीक है, and wrong, it is equal to 6. So marks will be 4 into 4 minus 1 into 6, which is equal to 10 marks. So that's why the answer is option number A. हाँ, कोई सा भी केस लो, in both the cases, you'll get 4 correct and 6 wrong. So any doubts to anyone? So I say this is of, probably you can rate it as a difficult, not a very easy question, but it's still doable. Can I move to the next question? Right. Question number 12. Okay. Question number 12, that was, okay, 78% of you have not attempted, but attempt karna chahiye tha. I don't know why. The correct answer for question number 12 is option B, 15. Only 13% of you have got it right. So let's see, based on 6 theory. Let's see. It says in a class of 60, with English as a common subject, students can opt a major in mathematics, physics, and biology. Okay. They can opt for major in mathematics, physics, and biology. So this is, I can say, mathematics, physics, and biology. Okay. Or a combination of any two. or a combination of any two. So these three, all three is 0. Okay. 6 students major in both maths and physics. So this is 6. 15 major in both physics and biology. So this is 15. Okay, this is 15. But no one majors in both maths and biology. So this is 0. In English, now that is important. In an English test, the average score marks scored by a student majoring in mathematics is 45. Okay. So in mathematics, the average score is 45. Okay. In biology, the average score is 60. However, the combined average marks in English of the student of these two majors is 50. Okay. Now try to understand, in an English test, the average score by students majoring in mathematics, those who are majored in mathematics, okay, in English they have got an average score of 45. Those who are majored in biology, in English they are getting 60 and the combined average is 50. So can I apply the aggregation rule to find out the ratio of the number of students? Please tell me. Perfect, na? So I can apply the allegation rule. 45 minus 50 is 5, 60 minus 50 it is equal to 10. So the ratio is 2:1. So the total number of students in mathematics and biology, they are in the ratio 2:1. So for example, in biology, the total number of students is X. In mathematics, the total number of students must be equal to 2. Any doubts to anyone till now? Okay. Now, next part. It says, however, the combined, okay, what is the maximum possible? So only in physics. So I need to maximize this. If this is maximum, this should be minimum and this should be minimum. So I think the minimum value of this circle, I can take it as a 0, put 0. So the total number of students in the biology, it is nothing but 15. Yes or no? 15 okay. So total number of in mathematics, it has to be equal to 30. And if this is 6, what is the minimum value of this circle, which I have highlighted right now? Can anyone tell me? क्या होगा? 24. That's right. Because biology, if it is 15, so in mathematics it has to be 30. This is 6, so this must be equal to 24. So I can put it here 24. So in that case, you get a maximum value. Subtract the sum of all this from 60. Can anyone tell me now? What is this? What value should be here in the circle? Total is 60, 60. So क्या आएगा? Yes, that's right, 50. So I rate this as a difficult. It's a mixture of both. You can apply set theory fundas as well as allegation rules. Can I move to the next question? Let's move to the next question. Question number 13. A difficult question. Now 13, 61% of you have left. The correct answer, okay, only 9% of you have got it right. Just 61% has left this question. छोड़ने वाला था, that is none of these. So it says the value of sine theta. I need to find out the minimum and maximum. Okay. Now, tell me one thing, which I'm going to highlight right now. You all know that how to plot a graph of sine x and cos x. Yes or no? उनकी ranges मुझे पता है. That is just to explain it. Yes, the correct answer is here. So if I say, let's say this is the graph of sine x. Yes or no? ऐसा ही होता है कुछ? ठीक है. The value it changes from 0 to pi. And I can say for cos x. So this is the curve for sine x. Let me plot the curve for cos x. If I say this is 1. Okay. ये जो point होंगे ये क्या होगा pi by 2. The figure is not too restricted. So for the cos x, you can say it like this. The curve is like this. 0 to 1. Okay, let's drop here. Just wait. I'm just going to just try to understand this one. ऐसा ही होता है ना 0 to pi के बीच में cos x का ग्राफ नहीं पहले से ही बनाया था 0 to pi by 2. Okay. So anyway, that is here. And at one particular value, both of them will be equal. Can anyone tell me what is the value? ये जो value है ये कहाँ पे equal होता है? That is pi by 4. We all know sin 45 as well as cos 45, both of them are equal to 1 by root 2. Cos 45 as well as sin 45, both of them are 1 by root 2. So we know that the value of sin 30, okay, this red one is the graph of cos of x. So sin 30 plus cos x minus sin x, okay, half plus cos x minus sin x. Now I need the maximum of the minimum value, okay, इनके बीच में ग्राफ का चाहिए. So can I say the minimum value? This will be minimum. Means the distance between these two graphs should be minimum. So tell me the distance between these two graphs should be minimum. क्योंकि this is pi by 4. Pi by 4 is 45 degrees. So 0 to 30 हो गए. तो ये gap मुझे minimum चाहिए. So can I say that this value will be minimum at x equal to 15 or at x equal to 5? किस पे minimum होगा? 15 पे या 5 पे? The gap between these two lines at a 15. Pakka, you all agree with me? The minimum value between the gap here. So we'll get the minimum value of these functions at x equal to 15. So let's substitute x equal to 15. Okay? So what will I get? Half plus cos of 15 minus sin 15 and half. ठीक है, cos 15. Cos 15 की values, sin 15 की values मैंने क्लास में रखवाई थी. कितने लोगों को याद है? That is root 6 plus root 2 by 4 minus root 6 minus root 2 by 4. ठीक है, that sin 15 is root 6 minus root 2 by 4 and cos 15 is root 6 plus root 2 by 4. Of course, cos का ग्राफ ऊपर है. So you can solve this. If I say LCM is equal to 4, that is 2 plus root 6 plus root 2 minus root 6 plus root 2. Root 6 and root 6 will get cancelled. So I'll get 2 plus 2 root 2 by 4. Yes or no? This value is equal to 2 plus 2 root 2 by 4. So root 2 की approximate value 1.414 होती है. So 1.41 into 2 or 1.414 into 2, that is 2.81. 2 plus 2 is 4. 4.818 by 4. So this is approximately greater than 1. So the minimum value of this expression is greater than 1. So the answer can't be option A, option B, option C, option D. So the answer is option A. Is that clear to all of you? Please tell me yes or no. So I rate this as a difficult, not an easy one. Yes, it is a tough question. Can I move to the next question now? Very, very, very simple question. The correct answer of question number 14 is option E, 9. Only what? Question number 14. Only 4% of you have got it right. ऐसा कैसे हो सकता है? 4% of you have got it right. The correct answer is option number E. 43% of you had marked option D. क्यों? Why did you all mark option number D? मेरे देखो P plus 7. Okay, I think ठीक है. Actually question में printing mistake है. गलती से मिस्टेक हो गया था टाइप करके. It was Q minus 2, but I'm sure that you all know the concept. It was actually Q minus 2. This is Q minus 2. सब ठीक है. Okay, it was Q minus 2. So for perfect square, the power should be Q. So P plus 7, ठीक है. Minimum value P plus 7 की 9 लूंगा मैं. Perfect cube होना चाहिए. Q minus 2 की minimum value मैं 0 ले सकता हूँ. R plus 1 perfect cube, तो R plus 1 की minimum value 3 ले सकता हूँ. और S की minimum value 3. So from here P is equal to 2, Q is equal to 2, R is equal to 2, and S is equal to 3. So I'll get P plus Q plus R plus S. That is equal to 9. ठीक है. Those who have got A, again if it was Q plus 2, in that case the answer would have been A. ठीक है. S can be 0, but it is given they are positive integers. So S can't be 0. Where P, Q and R, S are positive integers. S is a positive integer. Mention a question. So S can't be 0. So I hope that, so those who have got marked option number D, वो भी अपने सही कर रहे हैं. उन्हीं के ही होगा मैं, but actual answer was 9. There was a printing mistake. Can I? So easy. I think this was an easy one. Question number 15. Let's see. So question number 15. 83% of you are saying option number C. That's the correct answer. I'm sure that you must have attended pigeonhole principle की class lecture देखा था सबने, or you must have done a set theory, or sorry, Marlboro cigarette wala question we have done in the LRD. And institute has 5 departments. I can say department 1, department 2, department 3, department 4, and department 5. Okay. Each of the department has 50. If the students are picked up randomly from all 5 departments to form a committee, what should be the minimum number of students in a committee so that at least one department should have a representation of minimum 5? I need to find out the answer in worst to worst case scenario. So I'll take 4 students from each of the departments, and then plus 1. If there is one more student, that particular student, it can be of any of these 5 departments. So at least we have got 5 students from one department. So the answer is nothing, but that is equal to 4 into 5 plus 1, which is option number C. Any doubt? You must have done question based on the drawers and socks wale काफी सारे questions. Any doubts? Can I move to the next question? Follow sub 15th then. 16th. Okay. What is the answer for question number 16? The answer for question number 16 is option number E, which only 13% of your point. Let's see. It says AB, CD, and EF are 3 parallel lines. Okay. So we have got 3 parallel lines. One line is AB, other line is CD, and the other line is in that order. Let D1 and D2 be the distance from CD to AB. CD to AB, the distance is this is A, CD, and E. Let D1 and D2 be the distances from CD to AB. Okay. So this distance, they are in the ratio 1:2. And D1, D2 are integers, where D1 and D2 are in the ratio 2:2. Okay, so I can say this is 2x and this is x, and both of them are integers. P is a point on AB. So there is a point P on AB. I can mark point P on AB. As you can be marked with it. Let's say there is a P is a point on AB. Q and S are both on CD. So Q and S are both on CD. So let's say this is Q and this is S. And R is a point on E. So let's say R is a point on E. Alright. So let me join all these lines. And mark this point also. This is point P, point Q, point R. It says if the area of the quadrilateral PQR is 30 square centimeter, what is the value of the QR when the value of the SR is less? Okay. When the value of SR is less. Right. Now, tell me one thing, the total volume. So can you say the total area? So area of triangle PQRS. So area of the triangle PQRS, it is equal to area of the triangle PQR plus area of the triangle QRS, which is equal to 30. Area of the triangle PQR, half into QR into 2x plus half into QR into x, which is equal to nothing but that is equal to 30. That is given to us. Let's stop. यहाँ तक किसी को डाउट है? R is on EF. अच्छा ठीक है, ले लो कोई बात नहीं. R is on EF. This is R and this is S. So I can say half into QS आ जाएगा यहाँ पे PQS and QRS. और इतना भी करने की जरूरत नहीं है, मैं तो डायरेक्टली कर सकता हूँ. can you say that ratio of the height? Base is saying the height are in the ratio 2:1. So the area will be also in the ratio 2:1. Please tell me. Why to write so many equations? Yes or no? So area will be also in the ratio 2:1. So the total area is 30. So I can say divide 30 in the ratio 2:1. So the area of this triangle is 20 and the area of this triangle is 10. Okay? ये सब मैं हटा देता हूँ. I can do it directly orally. Any doubts to anyone? So we know the area of both the triangle. And area is always equal to half into base into height. Okay? And so let us say x is equal to 1 and this is equal to 2. Because they are an integer. So the minimum possible value of x is 1. So the minimum possible value of 2x is 2. Because the question is, what is the value of QR when SR is equal to least? So अब अगर SR least है, when SR is least, so tell me the SR is least, that is only possible that if I take point R instead of here, if I take point R, I mark point R as here. अगर ये perpendicular distance हो, तभी तो SR least होगा ना, like this one. Yes or no? You all agree with me? Then only the SR will be least. Okay. So SR, the minimum possible value of the SR is nothing but that is equal to 1. Okay. And we know that the area of this triangle is equal to 10. That is Q. This is R. So I will not take R as this point, but basically this is the point R. Okay. So half, and what is the value of QR? So tell me half into QS into 1. It is equal to 10. So the value of QS, it is equal to how much? Half of base into height. QS की value क्या होगी? 20. If QS is equal to 20, so I can say QR square, it is equal to QS square plus SR square. That is equal to 20 square plus 1 square. So QR square, it is equal to 401. So QR, it is equal to 20.77. So the answer is option number slightly greater than. Is that clear to all of you? Please tell me yes or no. So I'll say not a very easy or medium, or difficulty category में डाल सकते हैं. Medium to difficulty reach that. Can I move to the next question? 70. Okay. Now this is a very difficult. So 17. 87% of you have left this question. That was a good decision. The answer for this question is actually equal to 64 by 128. Option number. Not E. Option number 8, 36 by 128. Only 9% of you have got it. Okay. So let's discuss this. It says that ABCD is a rectangle. So I'll say ABCD is a rectangle. That is point A, B, and C. ABCD is a rectangle. PQR are the midpoints of BC, CD, and D. So PQ and R mark these points. P is the midpoint of BC. Okay. Q is the midpoint of CD. Alright. And R is the midpoint of. So R is the midpoint of. So mark this point. So that is P, Q. The point F lies on the line QR. So you can draw the line in such a way that SR is to QS is 1:3. So SR is to QS is 1:3. So let's say this is point S. Okay. So if this is the point S, if this is X, they are in the ratio 1:3. All right. So if I say this is Z, this is 3Z. They are in the ratio 1:3. The ratio of the triangle ABS. So I need to find out what is the ratio of the triangle ABS with respect to the rectangle. They use it calculator. Alright. So quite a complicated figure in it. चलो देखते हैं. So let's say the ratio is 1:3 और कुछ भी given. I'm just drawing this line. Now tell me one thing, all of you. If I'm talking about these two triangles, can you say the sides of these two triangles, they are in the ratio 1:3? These two are similar triangles. Okay. I've drawn this line. This line is actually parallel to BC and this one. This line is also parallel to AB and BC. Okay. So what I can say here is, if this length is equal to x, let me mark. If this length is equal to x, okay, this length is equal to 3x. You all agree with me? Yes or no? X to 3x, the ratio should be 1:3. Okay. So this is equal to 3x. So dr, the length dr is equal to 4x. So if the length dr is equal to 4x, so the length ar should be also equal to 4x. So I can say this is also. Length pb is also equal to 4x. This is, I can say, x, and this is equal to 3x. So 3x, x, 4x, 3x and 3x. Okay. Another thing here is that they are in the ratio y. Okay. So I can say that this distance is equal to y. If this is y, this length is equal to 3y. So this length, it is 4y. This is also okay. So this is totally 8y. Okay, and this is 4y. So any doubts to anyone till this step? Please tell me. Atul, Adish, Vasu, Palak, Akshay, Bhavik. No, clear है? ठीक. Now, अब मुझे ratios find out करनी है, so we'll go quickly here. We'll try to identify. Can anyone tell me what is the total area of the rectangle? The total area of the rectangle, it is nothing but that is equal to, I can say, 8y into 8x. Yes or no? 8y into 8x. Okay. Now, अब एक एक करके मुझे बता दीजिए. What is the area of this triangle? Can I say 4x into 8y, right? 4 is the 32 by 2, that is equal to 16x. Any doubt to anyone? Please tell me. ठीक. What is the area of this entire thing? अगर मैं मान लो इसे पॉइंट को P Q R, if I say this is M and N, ठीक है? What is this total area of DCMN? I'm just writing the area of DCMN. Can anyone tell me what is the area of DCMN? 8y into 3x, yes or no? 8y into 3x, यही होगा. 8 3 that is equal to 24xy. You all agree with me? Okay. What is the area of this particular figure, this triangle I'm talking about? Area of this triangle. So area of this triangle, it is equal to nothing but 7y into x by 2. Half base into y, so 7y and height is x. So that is equal to 3.5 xy. Alright. Clear? Similarly, if I'm talking about the area of this triangle, AMS, okay, area of the triangle AMS. So area of the triangle AMS is equal to half into base is 5x into height is 1. That is equal to 2.5. So the area of the required figure, okay, that is equal to total area is 64xy, okay, minus 24xy plus 2.5xy plus 3.5xy plus 16xy. Can anyone tell me what is this value comes out to be? This is 2.5 plus 3.5. What is 2.5 plus 3.5? That is equal to 6. 16 plus 6 is equal to 22. 22 plus 24. 22 plus 24 is, एक सेकंड गलत लिखा है, this is 16. 18 आ रहा है पक्का फाइनल वैल्यू. This is 18xy. So the answer is for me 18xy, and in the denominator it is 64xy. 64xy, which is same as 18 to the 36, 64 to the 1. So that is clear to all of you? Please tell me yes or no. So this I say I am not easy or difficult, but a very difficult category we should answer. Can I move to the next question? Of 18 and 19. So basically, if you look at here, usually the pattern is like this one. Every year you get around 8 to 9 questions only, which is the data interpretation. And rest all of them are quant. So out of these 17 questions which were from the quant, I think if I start from the very beginning, the questions which were doable in the actual exam duration is the question number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. इसे छोड़ दो, थोड़ा डिफिकल्ट है. 13, 14. So I think 14 questions जो थे जो किए जा सकते थे 1 घंटे में आराम से. Even if you are giving all the questions, 14 questions were doable in the 1 hour. Yes or no? Out of the first 17 questions, you can say 3 questions were there which are very difficult, but 14 were from easy to. क्या ये 14 सही है सुभाष? That is important. Whether all these 14 are correct? 13 is good. Okay, 13 correct. Good, very good. Okay, now let's come to this 18 and 19. In question number 18 and 19, it says, in an innings of a T20 cricket match, a team can bowl for 6 overs, 6 bowlers bowled from the fielding side. Okay, 6 bowlers bowled from the fielding side. With the bowler allowed maximum of 4 overs. Only the 3 specialist bowlers. Okay, so there are 3 specialist bowlers that we can see. क्वेश्चन को वैसे कितने लोगों ने किया? 26% of you had marked option number E. That's the correct answer. The correct answer of this question is, of course, option number. चलो discuss करते हैं. There are only 3 specialist bowlers, and each of them has bowled 4 overs. So 4, 4, and 4. Okay, so these were the overs bowled by the specialist bowlers. Okay, so 4 plus 4 plus 4, that is that bar over. Remaining overs are 8, and remaining overs, 8 overs are bowled by 3 non-specialists. Yes or no? There are 3 non-specialists. Okay, and it says the economy rate. तो चलो इस पे बात आएंगे. इस क्वेश्चन में जरूरत नहीं है. It says the economy and the remaining 8 overs were shared among the 3 non-specialist bowlers. Okay, and it says only the 3 specialist bowlers bowled their full quota of 4 overs. So what is the maximum number of overs which can be bowled by these 3 non-specialist bowlers? Yes or no? 3, 3, 2. Any other possible combination besides 3, 3, and 2? No, that is the only possible combination. At the max, anyone can bowl 3 overs. So 3, 3, and 2. So read the 2 statements below. The worst bowler did not bowl minimum number of overs. The best bowler is the specialist bowler. The question is, which of the above statements or their combination can help arrive at the minimum number of overs bowled by a non-specialist bowler? Non-specialist bowler. So minimum number of overs which can be bowled by a non-specialist bowler. That the answer is 2. But whether to find out this 2, do I need these 2 statements? No. ये तो वैसे ही आ जाएगा. How many overs was bowled by these 2 non-specific bowlers? That is 3, 3, and 2. So that's why the answer is option number E. The answer is 2. The minimum number of overs bowled by a non-specific bowler is 2, for which we do not need S1 and S2 information. Is that clear to all of you? Okay. Let's move to the next question. The correct answer of this question is option number D for question number 19. Which 30% of you have got it right. Let's see. It says the economy rate of the specialist ballers are lower than that of a non-specialist ballers. Okay. So the economy rate we have discussed, there are 4 ballers who have got an economic rate of 6, 6, 7, 9. Okay. It says the economy rate of the specialist ballers are lower than that of a non-specialist ballers. And also remember, does this 6679 include the worst and the best economy rate? Does it include the best and the worst? No. In the question, it has been given that the economy rate of 4 bowlers was 6, 6, 7, and 9. This, however, does not include the data of the best bowler, lowest economy rate, and the worst bowler. So, can we say there is at least one person whose economy rate is more than 9? Yes or no? कम से कम एक बंदा तो होगा जिसका economy rate 9 से ज़्यादा हो. ठीक है, and there is at least one person whose economy rate is less than 6. Yes or no? There is one person here. Okay. So the first statement can help to arrive at the economy rate of the worst bowler. Okay. For the worst bowler, the economy rate is more than 9. But what is that economy rate? Whether it is 10 or 11 or 12, we do not know. So the first statement is the economy rate of the specialist bowlers are lower than those of the non-specialist bowlers. But again, from there we can't identify easily. The second says the cumulative runs scored by the 3 non-specialist bowlers were 1 more than those considered by 3 specialist bowlers. Okay. So let's say the economy rate of the specialist bowlers. If I combine these two, the economy rate of the specialist bowler is A, 6 and 6, where A is less than 6. ले सकता हूं मैं? यही हुआ ना 3, because the economy rate of specialists are lower than non-specialists. So the 3 smallest number I can take it as a probably E66. Okay. And for the other non-specialists, the economy rate I can take it as a 7, 9, and the other one is let's say B, where B is nothing but it is greater. Any doubts to anyone? Till this step? Pakka, please tell me if you had any doubts till this. Akshay, Palak, Vasu, Suvasis, man. No. What is the total runs scored by specialist bowler? Okay. So the total runs scored by specialist bowler, each of them has bowled 4 overs. So first possibility is okay, 4A plus 6 into 4. 4 overs na in, so I can say 4 into 6 plus 4 into 6. This is the total runs for a specialist. 4 over किए हैं सबने, and the economy rate is A, so 4 into A plus 4 into 6 plus 4 into 6. The cumulative runs considered by the 3 non-specialist bowlers were 1 more than this one. So plus 1. That is equal to. अब यहाँ पे देखो, one of the bowler has bowled 3 overs, another has 3 and 2. ठीक है? So अब यहाँ पे 3 possibility हो सकती है. I can say 3 into 7 plus 3 into 9 plus 2 into B. Okay? Or it can be ये 3 और इन दोनों के 2 and 3 होगा. So that is another possibility is 3 into 7 plus 2 into 9 plus 3 into B, or 2 over 2 into 7 plus 3 into 9 plus 2 into B. These are the 3 possibilities. Okay? 1, 2 and 3. Among these 3 cases, only from one of the cases you get an integral balance. From which case? Those who have got the answer. अच्छा ये 3 केस क्लियर है? Because it can be 3, 3, 2 overs, or it can be 3, 2, 3 overs, or it can be 2, 3, 3 overs. 3 possibilities only, that's why I am getting 3, 3. So if I solve these equations, so I think probably only from one of the equations we get all of them to be integers. And which is that equation, whether that is the first equation or second equation or third equation. Can anyone confirm me? Those who have got it right, please tell me. किससे आ रहा है आंसर, पहले वाले से या दूसरे वाले से? एनीवे वी कैन डू इट. लेफ्ट हैंड साइड को इक्वेट करूंगा, तो दिस विल बी 24 plus 24, 48 plus 1 is 49. So 49, 4A plus 40, which is equal to. what is this value comes out to be? If I take the first case, 3 into 7, probably you get the answer from the RE, but even in that case, ठीक है, if you get, let's say, try to understand one thing. तो मैं वैसे क्या वो answer सही हो गया, but the point is, if you are getting two different answers, तो फिर confusion हो जाएगा ना. The answer should be unique. That is important. So the answer will comes out from this second statement. That is 3 into 7. That is 21 plus 2 into 9. I can write down 3 7 are 21, 9 2 are 18. What is 21 plus 18? Tell me all of you. 3 7 are 21 plus 18. 21 31 and plus 8 39 plus 3. Okay. So if you equate this as equal to 39 plus 3, this is 4a plus 49. So 4a plus 49 is equal to 39 plus 3b. So this implies 4a plus 10, which is equal to 3b. And from here, you get a value of a and b. A is equal to 5. 4 into 5 is 20 plus 10, 30, and b is equal to 10. So ये एक answer है, ठीक है? That the economy rate is a is equal to 5. It has to be less than 6. That was important, and b is equal to less than 6. From the remaining two cases, you will not get, you will get an integral value, but that will not satisfy this condition that a is less than 6 and b is less than 6. Clear to all of you? हाँ, बट जिस तरह से ऑप्शन दिए हुए हैं उसके हिसाब से तो ऑप्शन नंबर डी होगा. S1 and S2 in combination, not focus on. ऐसा कोई कॉम्बिनेशन गिवन ही नहीं है कि because none of the option is like cannot be determined. So yes, you are right, Arun. By using that logic, there is no need for going for a calculation at all. So that straight away say, but with the help of the combination of these statement, you can find out that. Yes. Had there is an option that cannot be determined, so fit or data is sufficient, तब हम करके देंगे. So anyway, I'll say 19 is a difficult, 18 will be doable था. Now 20 to 23, one of the most difficult. ये इतनी छोड़ने वाला है because the moment you read this one तो तुम्हें पता ही नहीं चलेगा इसमें actually पढ़ना क्या है. Alright. So इसे लास्ट में डिस्कस करते हैं 20 to 23 and 24 to 27. A DI set, but I think this DI set is easy. Am I right? Calculations are there, but easy if I have to do these two, like पहले वाला और ये histogram and this one, so I think this one is easy. So let me see. Tell you the answers of this one, question number 24. The correct answer for question number 24 is answers बता देता हूँ इसका. Option number E. 24, 26% of your pocket right. For 25, the answer is option E. For question number 26, the answer is nothing, but that is equal to option number D. And for 27, the answer is option number. Let me discuss this one. Just simple, sir. It says Abdul has 8 factories, okay, with different capacities, producing boutique kurta. In the production process, he incurs raw material cost. So the different costs are raw material cost, selling cost, okay, for packaging, and the labor cost. So it is given labor cost per hour, okay, selling cost per kurta, selling pattern, production cost. Incurs raw material and this one, selling cost and the labor cost for packaging. These costs per kurta vary across factories. Okay. In all these factories, a worker takes 2 hours to produce a kurta. Okay. Profit per kurta is calculated by deducting raw material cost, selling cost, and labor cost from the selling price. So basically, profit is equal to selling price minus raw material cost, selling cost, and labor cost. Any other cost can be ignored. And this is the data which is given to all of us. Okay. So for example, if I am talking about factory 1, ठीक है, factory 1. So what is the labor cost for factory 1 per hour? 400. ठीक है, देखिए फैक्ट्री 1 का लेबर कॉस्ट क्या है, ₹450 पर आवर. बट फॉर वन कुर्ता, ठीक है, हाउ मच इज द कॉस्ट? 2 से मल्टीप्लाई करूंगा ना, बिकॉज अ वर्कर टेक्स 2 hours to produce a kurta per hour. It is taking ₹450. So can I say I need to multiply by the 2? The labor cost for one kurta is nothing but that is equal to 900. Yes or no? Labor cost here, it is nothing but it is 900. Like I can say for the factory 1, it will be 2. So 450 into 2. इसको 2 से मल्टीप्लाई करेगा. Alright. Also another thing here is ये हो गया for factory 1 this one. तो इसका जस्ट कैलकुलेशन करने हैं मुझे और ये हो गया. Like if I go for a question number 69, which of the following options is in decreasing order of raw material cost? So basically we need to identify the raw material cost. एक मिनट. तो ये सेट सॉल्व करूँ क्या मैं पूरा या करोगे अभी फाइन? Only calculation is there. Please tell me. Or you will try this? Yes, yes. Whether anyone has tried this set? Okay, those who have got it, try to solve this one. इनके सबके सही आए गए थे. Because इसमें pure calculation है, there is nothing more than this one. I can explain 22, 24, 23 explain कर देता हूँ because that is the difficult one. Okay. Should I explain 22, 23? तो इसलिए try करने पे भी नहीं होगा. Next year. Usually, such type of the question, it's better to leave. If you are not able to understand anything, it's better to leave. So where I say the grid below, because the grid below captures relationship among 7 personality dimensions. Extraversion, true arousal underscore flag, true arousal underscore cap, arousal underscore flag, arousal underscore cap, and so on. The diagonal represents histogram of the 7 dimensions. Now, what is the meaning of the term histogram? So if you look at the histogram, the basic meaning of the histogram is that on the x-axis, because the values are given, and the y-axis actually represents the frequency. Okay, that how much time that particular value is repeating. So that is the meaning of the histogram. Histogram. So the value of the y-axis, it represents the frequency. How much times each of the value is repeating. So ये जो bar graph है, ठीक है ना? So like this one, if you can see, these are at the top two. So ये इसकी frequency है. This value is repeating maximum number of times. Left of the diagonal, it represents scatter plot. Your points are given between the dimensions, while the right of the diagonal represents quantitative relationship between the dimensions. Okay, these are the different dimensions. Okay. The lines in the scatter plot are the closest approximation of the point. The value of the relationship to the right of the diagonal can vary from -1 to +1, with +1 being the extreme linear negative relation and +1 extreme linear positive relation. Axis of the graph are corresponding terms. Now let's come to the first question. Which of the following is true? Extraversion has two modes. The first one is extraversion. ये visible है. If you go to the full screen mode, probably you can read it. Yes or no? You all are in the full screen mode. You can read it. This is extraversion. Yes, that is true. You can see in extraversion there is a two mode. What is the mode? You know the definition of the mode. The quantity which repeats the maximum number of times, that is known as the mode. For example, you know the difference between the mean, median, and mode. Like if I say there is a value something like 1, 1, 2, 2, 2, 3, and 3. So what is the mode? Mode is nothing but 2. The quantity which has appeared the maximum number of times. Just the frequency सबसे ज़्यादा रहेगी. That is known as the mode. So mode of this sequence is nothing but that is 2. So extraversion has got, the first statement says that extraversion has two modes. That's right. You can see two of them are repeating same number of times. Yes or no? The maximum number of times, two values are repeating the maximum number of times on दोनों का frequency same है. So that's why the correct answer for this question number A, 20, is equal to option number that extra version has 2 loops. Is that clear to all of you? Please respond. Akshay, Sahil, Rakshit, Arun, Subhasis. Now, if I go for question number 20, which of the following, okay, the question says which of the scatter plots shows the weakest relationship? So, which of the scattered ones shows the weakest? Now, remember the weakest relationship is basically it is shown by the line which is close to 0. Okay? The weakest, okay, it should be, for a weakest relationship, it should be close to 0. Okay. If you look at that, which of these is the lowest one, close to 0? So among all the values, okay, which is the 5 options is given here, in this case, if I go for the option by option, I think इसका आंसर क्या है 21 का? Okay. This is extraversion. Okay, this is extraversion, and what is this? Performance underscore क्या है? Can you tell me? This is extraversion, and this is what? Performance underscore cap. So extraversion and performance underscore cap. So अगर मैं देखता हूँ ideally, so extraversion and performance underscore cap, try to understand. Go like this and this. So the relationship between these two is nothing but that is 0.16. Extraversion and performance underscore cap, that is 0.16. So that's why the correct answer of this question is option number A itself. For extraversion and performance underscore cap among the given options. Because in that case it is nothing but that is the 0.6. The relationship between these two is nothing but that is 0.16. ये clear हुआ? This is extraversion and this is performance underscore cap, and this is nothing but 0.16, and that is the closest one. Rest all of them are nothing but it is more than 0.16. और negative में भी देखूंगा. Remember it should be close to. So that's इससे भी कम I think minus 0.08 हो सकता है. I think this is closer to origin. Yes or no? Minus 0.08 or 0.16. But whether that is given in the options, that you need to see. That is, this is basically performance underscore flat and performance underscore cap. Okay. That is actually not given in the option. Okay. Since it is not given in the option, so among the given option choices, this has 0.16. Clear है सबको? Question number 21. It says, in which of the following scatter plots the value of one dimension can be used to predict the values of the other as accurately as possible. Okay, as accurately as possible. So if you look at here, अगर मैं ऑप्शन से देखता हूँ, if you look at here, option number C, true arousal and performance flag. So true arousal underscore flag and the performance flag. The correct answer is of course option number C. So पीछे reason I'm just going to explain. So it says true arousal and performance. True arousal and performance. True arousal and performance. True arousal कौन सा है? Fact and the true arousal, I told you, flag and performance flag. True arousal flag and performance flag. मैं लिख देता हूँ 1 मिनट so that to avoid it. This is extraversion. Okay, each sequence में so this is true arousal flag. So after that true arousal cap. The third row. The fourth row is arousal flag. Fifth row is arousal cap. Arousal cap. This is performance flag. and this is performance. Now you can go for the options. Like when I say the answer is option number C, which is true arousal plaque and performance plaque. So true arousal and performance. So true arousal plaque and the performance plaque. Yes, this one we are talking about. Why? Because this is nothing but a straight line. Because the points are very, very scattered. So can I say this is nothing but this is approximately it's a straight line? Yes or no? Here I can claim my equation in terms of probability y is equal to ax plus b. It is approximately a straight line. In most of the points you can see here, the points are very much scattered here. So it's very difficult to find out what is the relationship between these two functions. Okay. If you have to point बहुत ज़्यादा scattered है. Here the point is scattered around one particular line. So here it is very, very easy. So that's why the correct answer for this question is that the value of one dimension can be used to because it gives a straight line. इनके बीच में जो relationship है that is approximately straight line. So if I know one of the values, the other values can be found. I can probably make a so that's why the answer is option number C. Is that clear to all of you? Can I move ahead? And the last question, 23. Which of the following option is correct? The correct answer of this is, of course, option number. It says 0.94 on the right side of the diagonal. Okay. Corresponds to the second scatter plot in the photo. अब इनके बीच में क्या relation है? Try to understand. 0.94 on the right side of the diagonal versus second scatter plot in the photo. Second scatter plot in the photo. Fourth row का second 0.9. Basically, this corresponds to 0.53. अगर इन सबको ठीक है, anything we know, we have done a lot of questions along the diagonal, whatever it has been written. If I write down on the left hand side of diagonal, so this is minus 0.53, minus 0.44, minus 0.51. The same value I can write down in this order. 0.38, 0.94, 0.36, 0.61, minus 0.2. The same values that can be write down in this way. 34, 93, 21, 56. Write down 0.34, 0.93, 0.21, 56. So when I say 0.94, 12, it corresponds to 0.94. This is 0.38, this is 0.94. So fourth row and second scatter plot. Yes, that is correct. Fourth row and the second scatter. So that's why the answer for this question is option number. Is that clear to all of you? So I'll rate this set as a difficult and very, very difficult. It's very difficult to find out. Whenever you see such type of the new type of the DI sets, it's better to leave. Or that is notorious for that. Every year, usually they will ask 8 to 9 questions. इससे ज़्यादा नहीं आता DI. ठीक है, but every year you find out one set like this one, and one set which has a lot of calculations. So you should always try to avoid such type of set. Totally out of the box, which नया का नया set लेके आए. So is that clear to all of you? ये लास्ट सेट ट्राई करोगे हो जाएगा. ठीक है ना? दिस इज एन इजी. देयर इज ओनली कैलकुलेशन. आई टोल्ड यू दैट सो दैट ट्राई करना. ओके. नाउ इट विल टेक अराउंड 15 minutes, but 15 minutes में I think you will be able to get the answers. The other thing here, if you look at the cutoff of this paper was like last year, I told you also last time. The cutoff for the QA section last year. So for the BM program, the cutoff was 88.7 percentile. Okay, and the score was 12.01. So for HR program, the percentile was 70.07 percentile. Okay, and the cutoff was 8.01 in terms of marks. So how many of you are scoring more than 8? 8 को स्कोर कर सकते थे इस पेपर में इजीली. Yes or no? So we have seen that there were 40 quant questions which were doable. So if you have stick only to the quant questions, even in that case you should be able to clear the cutoff. But छोड़ने के लिए सर. Yes, highest पता है. The highest score was nothing but 25.75. only 3 students has got 25.75, and that is 99.99%. So I have the data 25.75 3 students. Okay, out of 27 highest score ये गया. 3 लोगों के I think one of the person is very known to me. तो इसे तो मैं अच्छी तरह से जानता हूँ. Yeah, so there are people. देखो, always remember one thing. There are few people who are able to do that. उनके scores आते हैं. But you know what's the problem here? Why anyone is able to score 25.75? ठीक है, because there is no sectional time limit. हो सकता है उसने इंग्लिश में एक भी क्वेश्चन ही नहीं किया, पूरा का पूरा टाइम 2 घंटे तक क्वांट ही कर रहा हो, तो then that is very much achievable. ठीक है, but in 1 hour I don't think 25.75 is achievable if you are spending only 1 hour. ठीक है, because the last set and the last record DI का set था वो that is difficult. So I hope that this is clear to all of you. Any doubts to anyone now? Yes. Yes. In every XAT paper, there is always one DI set which is usually timed. 15 is manageable. I say 1 घंटे में 14-15 नंबर आ सकते हैं, 12 नंबर 13 नंबर आ सकते हैं. 14-15 is doable. नहीं, बहुत मुश्किल है यार. That's right. Very very difficult. You have seen the paper. Every year there is one set which is completely out of the box. हर साल एक सेट ऐसा आता ही आता है which no one can get. किस तरह का सेट है? Like in this paper, this was the set. Okay. Yes sir. क्या बोल रहे हैं? XAT में अगर नहीं, there is no. I think Rajendra, you have missed out my first lecture. या फर्स्ट वीडियो देखना XAT एनालिसिस, तो मैंने मंडे को लिया था. XAT एनालिसिस, देयर इज नो सेक्शनल टाइमिंग करता है. हाँ, सर ही बोलोगे या आगे भी कुछ बोलोगे? अच्छा, अगर उसने इंग्लिश नहीं किया होगा तो फिर क्या, कुछ नहीं. देखो, देयर आर लॉट ऑफ पीपल हु जस्ट राइट द एग्जाम, दे डू नॉट अप्लाई टू एक्सेलराई और एनीथिंग, दे आर जस्ट अप्लाई. बहुत सारे फैकल्टी लोग भी लिखते हैं ना सब एग्जाम. तो उन्होंने लिया था, उसे एडमिशन लेना ही नहीं था, क्योंकि जिन 3 लोगों में से उनमें से एक को तो मैं पर्सनली जानता हूँ काफी अच्छे से. He is a faculty at Quant Institute, so अच्छा है. So probably these people have not attempted these questions from English section. Of course, पूरा करना है. You need to clear the sectional cutoff of all the 3 sections, not only this one. Okay. So, okay guys, so good night to all of you. We will meet. अगर उसको एडमिशन नहीं मिला होगा तो यही तो मैं बता रहा हूँ, that you'll get an admission only in XLRI if you clear the sectional cutoff of all the 3 sections. So तुम इसमें 25 लेकर आ जाओ और इंग्लिश में 0 लेकर आओगे तो कहीं एडमिशन नहीं मिलेगा. ओके. All right guys, so good night to all of you and we'll meet tomorrow. Not tomorrow, the day after tomorrow on Monday. Try to write one mock tomorrow. कल संडे है, लिखना घर पे बैठ के. स्नैप का those who are writing snap, those who are not writing snap, that का लिखना. Or some sectional test. Keep giving one sectional test every day. हाँ, कल कोई बात नहीं है. So good night to all of you.